Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. So yes, the topic of this video is we're gonna talk about the new ULTRA Valhalla units. We're gonna compare them from their strength perspective to the old Valhalla units which we have right now. And of course, on top, we're also gonna discuss how much will the new ULTRA Valhalla will gonna cost us in total. So let's start by actually highlighting the old Valhallas because this is going to be a very important point. Now the old Valhallas, we had actually three type of Valhalla units per unit type, which you can actually see right here. And they were very strong comparing to the default units of your base simply because they were very unique and each one of them had kind of different kind of tools. Like for example, this one, it's going to attack a row of targets. When defending a building, the damage will be increased by 30%. And of course, also, you're gonna take 25% less damage from Navy, which is a pretty awesome thing. Of course, if we see this, it's the attack increased by 60%. We also have, when attacking a building, extra 30%, and so on and so on. You have a critical rate. Of course, this was more or less useless. Now, if we switch to the Navy Valhallas, of course, they were super nice and also unique. Now, this unit, of course, would attack 3 different targets. So not every time slot 1, 2, 3, which would make this very important. Of course, you also had a damage increase while your march would be slower. You could bypass that with gems. And of course, we have to discuss about this because we're going to see a very sad and a very unlucky hero very soon. And yeah, that's that girl there on the screen. So that is what we had in the past and they were super strong. Now let's analyze the new ULTRA Valhalla. So before we start to explain the new ULTRA Valhalla units, we have to mention a very important fact. Fact is, we do not have leaks right now with the new Odinium tech, and my money is actually bet on that. They're most likely gonna have something there which gonna improve a bit more these units, because generally these units look more or less way weaker comparing to the new default units, which is gonna be what, 102, depending on having the pop star skin, yes or no. So let's look into them. Of course they look gorgeous, no question about it. Of course they have different kind of names like dynamic camouflage or combo assault, but it doesn't change the fact they are literally the same. So in the past, the old Valhalla units, there were actually 3 different unique type of Valhalla units for every single unit type. Now we have only 2. So from this perspective, let's stick to just one because this applies to all 3 of them. So what we have here, it's an ULTRA Valhalla unit for attack and an ULTRA Valhalla unit for defense. This makes the game a bit more simple, but we also ask us at the same time, why is this happening right now? So let's describe it. So let's look at the assault unit. In this case for the tank, and this applies for the other units of course also. So you have a damage increase at 20%. You have also a base attack increase of 10% and a HP a base of 10%. Now this we have to test indeed. This may be pretty interesting honestly, but we have to come to the point, which is the combo assault in this case, which is literally the same skill for all 3 units, only the name is different. So let's read this. So this improves the damage increase by 50% if you are the attacker. Now additionally, in consecutive battles, for every victory, the damage increase, so this 50% will gonna drop by 20%. So what does that mean? It means after 3 successful battles, you actually drop to 0, making this skill absolutely equal 0. So before I give you another example of what I don't quite understand regarding these units, the way they are designed right now, let's analyze the other one, the unit which is dedicated more or less for defending. So yes, we have the same thing, the base attack 10% and the base increase of 10%. You also have a 20% damage decrease. And now we have to discuss about this dynamic camouflage. Of course, the other units have literally the same effect, but has a different name. So you have a random chance that a unit can trigger a 20% damage reduction or 35 or 50. So I'm not a super fan of this massive RNG. Dear River game, we already have a lot of RNG in this game. This does not make the game more fun, quite the contrary. So now we evaluated the both type of units. Now let's go into the second example. So let's presume I want to attack a building. Now it's obvious I will have to use this offensive unit right here on the left side. So let's presume I win and I'm now in the building. The next question is, of course, for me, what is the plan now? Should I stay and defend? Because if I want to stay and defend that building with whatever is left of that march, hopefully enough, then this unit is not necessarily the best unit I should use. So in other words, I normally should pull back if I don't have a second march and actually send this type of unit in, because this has a specific mechanic when it comes down to defending that building. Yes, what do we learn out of this? Now, of course, these units look way more simpler design than the old Valhalla units, but we are not done yet. So what I just mentioned at the beginning of the video, the most important fact will be the new Odinium tech. So my expectation is, let's hope that one of those skills will kind of give them a special touch on top, but it still doesn't change the fact we had 3 types of Valhalla per unit type, now we have only 2. So it's not that super nice. Maybe we just need the time to adapt to this. So now let's talk about the cost. So what will cost us actually to upgrade and get the new ULTRA Valhalla, even though they don't look as super great as the old Valhallas? So first of all, we have to mention 2 very important things. First of all, as far as I understood, we should get kind of compensated, or we should get the Odinium back, which we spent to actually unlock every single unit type. And as you can see here, it costs you around 100,000 Odinium to unlock one type of unit. So in other words, in my case, you're going to see 100, 100, so that's a 200, plus another 200, that's a 400, and that is 500. So I should get 500,000 Odinium back. That's one thing which I want to mention. What we also have to mention is we do not have a leak for this, and this is also coming because we don't have an answer yet what will happen with my old Valhalla units. We don't know right now if they're going to get dismantled and we get all this Odinium and speed that's back, or maybe there's going to be a special skill somewhere there which will going to allow us kind of to switch from the old Valhalla directly into the new Valhalla. Presumably, we actually unlock them with the level of the base. So that being said, exactly this is the point in which we have to jump to the costs. So this is the list with the potential cost of the new ULTRA Valhalla, and I'm gonna put these 2 screenshots. I'm gonna put it in the video description, and I'm also gonna add them and pin them in a comment section so you guys don't miss it. So what exactly are we understanding from this spreadsheet right here? In other words, we are level 80 right now. You do not have to reach the level 100 in order to unlock the ULTRA Valhalla. Quite the contrary, the ULTRA Valhalla will gonna grow with you step by step. In other words, so as soon as you're level 81, you can already grow your Valhalla with you. That will gonna cost you 8,000 Odinium per jump. So that's pretty much here the data which you can see. So you're gonna need 160,000 Odinium in order to unlock all 3 offensive units, ULTRA Valhalla, and you're gonna need another 160,000 Odinium in order to unlock all 3 defense ULTRA Valhalla. Plus on top, you're gonna need per unit 90,000 to unlock them, which brings us to a total of 876,000 Odinium in order to have your ULTRA Valhalla at level 122, I presume. So anyways, for now, this is all we have. If you have questions, leave them in a comment. If you like to support this channel, just click that subscribe button if you are not a subscriber by now. Beautiful people, I wish you a fantastic day or a fantastic evening, and don't forget to see me in the next episode.